Hey guys, so today is an eyebrow tutorial day. If you want to learn how I do my eyebrows, then keep on watching. First, I like to use my Dip Brow by Anastasia Beverly Hills in soft brown, and I like to use this Mikasa beauty brush just because it's double-ended and there's a spoolie and an angled side of this brush, and it is the E400 brush, and I just like to go in with the spoolie first. So I'm going to go and dip the brush side into the pomade, and I'm going to start at the bottom first, working my way through the entire brow. So just making sure that it has a shape for the bottom area to follow, and don't worry if it's a harsh line, you can always blend it out with the spoolie, and then you're just going to fill in your brows to your liking. So I kind of like my brows a little bit thicker. As you can see, I'm missing hair in the upper areas of my brow, so that's why I kind of like to draw it in with this pomade, because it doesn't really drag the color along with it. It fills it in very nicely for you, and it is very flexible, so you can kind of shape it to the way that you want to, depending on how you like your brows and stuff. So that's what I really like about it. And this brush is really good at filling it in because it's angled, so you're not like fighting against your brush. It will go with the way that you're filling it in, if that makes sense. So really invest in a good angled brush, and yeah, it'll eventually, if you practice a lot, then you will get the hang of filling in your brows. If you don't, that's the only way. You have to practice a lot. So now that we have the shape of the brows and it's pretty much filled in to my liking, I just go ahead and fill in some areas that are still kind of look like they're missing areas. So like those sparse areas that you can see through my skin and there's really no hair there. Just run some product along there and it'll look great. So my favorite carving brush is the M508 by Morphe Brushes. It's just a really flat detail shading brush, and I like to carve my brows with the e.l.f. Complete Coverage Concealer, and I use the lightest shade in there, but as you can see I used it all, so I'm using the second lightest shade in there, and I just roll my brush in there and I just shape the brows. I only do the bottom part of my brows. I don't really I rarely ever do the top, because if you take pictures there's a major flashback and it looks weird. So I'm just gonna slowly carve out my brows with that brush, and as you can see there's a very harsh line there, but I like to go in with other brushes and just blend out that line so it doesn't look as harsh. But that's the area that I need to blend out the most. So yeah, this is what I like to do. It gives me a satisfaction feeling when I carve out my brows and they look bomb.com. And that pretty much completes this brow tutorial. Just keep in mind that eyebrows are sisters, they're not twins, they're not meant to be identically alike. But let me just zoom out so you can see my entire face. And yeah, so this completes the video. I hope you guys learned something new. I know my eyebrows, my eyebrow routine is always the same. I just switch up the products sometimes, or like the brushes that I use. And yeah, that pretty much completes this video. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye.